Through the conjunction of the spheres, magic and monsters appeared in our world.
I know this part of the story. The monsters ravaged the lands of the elder races and humans. In their desperation, humans created witchers to defend themselves against the beasts and magic that threatened them.
You are right on that part. So, you might not know who I am, but you know what I am. I can see that. You know why my eyes shine in an unpleasant manner. You know what this medallion represents. You know why I carry a silver sword. You wish to know how I got them. It began like any other tale of my kind began, with a witcher and a boy on a horse.
And that is Kaer Morhen. It will be your home for the next years.
Great. Another freak. And the Witcher with him. What are you looking at, small boy?
A tough one, eh? What is your name?
George.
And the rest of you?
Esco. Tomas.
Tom.
Why are you laughing?
His name is Tom. We had a pig with that name.
Now I see we'll have a lot of work with you. He is Geralt. Now I suspect there is a brother wolf around here.
Vesemir!
I missed you last winter.
I got caught in Temeria. Nasty hunt. They're very smart royal griffins.
In Temeria? Can't wait to hear the story over a cup of mead. After you shave and cut that awful hair.
Nah, I'm afraid you'll love me even more.
We have a big harvest. Where did you find those three?
I've got the dark-haired one from a small village northeast of Ardcarre. Loving family, but he was promised to me long ago. The tough one, as you called him, is George. His story is different. His father is a drunkard that has 3 other sons and daughters. You would help me if you take the bastard instead of payment for your service, he said. One less mouth to feed and one less pack of monsters. Those were his last words to his son.
And Tomas?
Reynold brought him last evening.
Reynold? He's here?
In the woods, bringing game for dinner. He got angry when he saw the boys I brought. Don't know why. Find out when he returns.
What kind of name is Geralt?
What do you mean?
I don't know. What were your parents thinking when they gave you your name?
I don't think it is a name from a specific region. Where are you from?
Nobody asked you anything, Tom.
Stop it. You are like this the entire time.
And what are you gonna do, Eski?
Come, boys. Show Geralt your chamber. We'll meet after. A lot of work waits for us in the following days. What did you use as bait?
Sheep, as always.
So you angered another shepherd?
No, of course not. Shepherds love me, their wives too.
Their wives? Actually, no, forget it. I don't want to go there.
Saw your horse. Still riding that old wench, Vesemir?
Reynolds, it's been a long time.
Too long. I am glad you're alive. It means I thought you well.
That. And the path has its own way of teaching.
True words. I hear 4 voices above. New guests? I saw 2 of them, and I wonder, where did you 2 find the boys?
Osman got 2 as payment. I found mine on the road with nothing but his clothes and an apple. His mother vanished. Couldn't pick any trail.
Good of heart, I see. And in that sentiment, I suspect both of you will exercise your good hearts and escort them to the nearest orphanage.
Why?
They're too loud. I want a quiet autumn and a more silent winter.
Is that why you brought in Tomas? Why didn't you leave him at an orphanage?
It's hard to explain. I had a change of heart.
And yet I know why. I mean, we both know Reynold.
Enlighten me.
You brought Tomas to turn him into a witcher. Otherwise, you would have come at the end of autumn to winter here. Not this early. You thought that enough time had passed since the last trials you've overseen and...
Yes. However, we cannot do this. Not after Albert. It has to end.
Albert... He wasn't your...
Don't! I brought him here. I've overseen him. I buried him. I should have destroyed the tables and equipment and be done with it.
You want to know these kids safe. But there is only one way going forward. Be sensible here. No orphanage will receive boys brought in by witchers. Even if we drop them there without being seen, they won't be accepted. And they cannot return to their families if they have any. Because they're tainted now. They're tainted by us. You know it. You know how we are treated. Imagine them being treated the same way. In the end, they are here for a reason.
For a reason? Must we repeat the same mistakes? Is that what you're saying? Create mutants?
No. The way I see it is we do our part and keep things going. I don't know about you, but in these last 2 years, I saw monsters in greater numbers. New specimens, new types of accidental curses. We are despised, but we are also needed. We help humanity survive.
Is that what we do here? Help humanity by mutilating children? Children who are noisier by the minute.
The Witcher that brought me here said that a lot of work awaits us. What does that mean?
They will turn us into Witchers,
So, we'll be fast and strong as them?
but at a great cost.
Are you afraid, Tom?
Yes, because I've read about the process. They will change us through painful mutations. The physical training is harder than what war infantries are going through. They will also starve and poison us just to prepare our bodies for the process.
Starve us? And poison?
How can they do that? We are kids.
That doesn't matter to them. The process of becoming a Witcher affects your mind and body. It strips you of feelings. They have no remorse.
You seem to know a lot. Do you also know how to get out of here, genius?
I've just read books, but there are many things I don't know. And I thought, you want to be fast and strong as them.
Well, no one starves and mutilates me. You should be ready and fight them.
Monsters can't kill them. Do you think a pack of children can?
You can stay behind them. I will try something. During night, I'll grab a knife or a sword. They have plenty of them around here. Then, I will sneak and cut their throats while they sleep.
I cannot wait to see that. First, your big mouth is awful loud. Second, the smart boy seems to know a lot about witches, but he omitted a few things. 1, little boys can't kill us. 2, we don't sleep, not with you under our roof. We'll meditate, and when we do that, our senses heightens. If I could hear you now from downstairs, then you ought to know you won't be able to do anything without us knowing.
Then I will kill you when you least expect. Maybe I will poison your food.
Listen here, you little scum. I don't want you here either. Osman and Vesemir made some valid points, so I am stuck with you. And you are stuck with us. This evening, and the days and evenings to come, you will listen and obey us. We are the only ones that keep you safe around here. If you try to run, wild beasts, monsters, cold or hunger will kill you. If you try to kill us, you'll hang by rope, feet up, for a day. If you disobey, same rope, same procedure. Now, in the next few moments, I want you all down for supper. And be quiet.
One thing we haven't discussed with you last evening is our roles here. All three of us will watch and prepare you for the provings in this yard. Osman will teach you short history, geography, and chemistry. We will train you in sword fight, with Reynold becoming the sole trainer for that later on. And I will teach you the fundamentals on monsters and tracking. After you finish your first trials, we will diversify the lessons and move to advanced topics such as acrobatics and signs or advanced tracking.
So, this is a school? And you're the teachers?
Why?
I hoped you give us potions to transform, and that's it.
If only we're that simple.
Will you also teach us to read, like in a proper school?
That is optional but useful. And you can call this a school if it pleases you. But don't imagine this to be Oxenford or Barnard. You won't be getting drunk, you won't meet any girls or join a fraternity here.
Oh, great. I hate it already.
We can change that, no problem. You will be the first to try these pendulums. Go to the starting point.
Fine.
One full bucket.
If you finish this on your first try, I'll give you an extra loaf at dinner.
Still bored?
Go away, Tom. This is impossible. It changed its movement.
There is no pattern there. But this is part of the training, is it not?
Tomas is right. This first track will exercise your attention and reflexes. You may study a monster as much as you want, and that will help you tremendously. But often, monsters and humans alike may surprise you. Geralt, it's your turn.